Hey guys, welcome back to Life After Neverland. Today we're talking about Supernatural. I am 100%, 1000% behind on my Supernatural episode in conversing with people out there who also love Supernatural like I do. Supernatural has been my favorite show ever since it first aired. And what's really cool is my husband and I have been married as long as this show has been in season. And so 15 years, my husband and I have been married. And what's really cool, because it's my number one most favorite show, other than The Walking Dead, it aired season 15 on our anniversary. So that was really special to me. But I wanted to say that I feel like season 14, online I've heard people say that they actually didn't enjoy season 14, and I was kind of blown away. I truly loved season 14. I thought the addition of Jack was awesome. I love Jack. I mean, the thing is that my husband and I, we both talk. I'm more of a Supernatural fan than he is. He just watches it because I love it so much. But I always loved Castiel. The very first minute that I saw Castiel come into the scene, I was just like, oh my goodness, he is so amazing. He's so funny. He's so witty. He's so quirky. Castiel is like a ray of sunshine in this show. He's so funny. And Jack was a mini Castiel. And here we go into the end of season 14, leading into season 15. And you have God come back into the picture. I just had a feeling he would come back, and of course he did. And they constantly disappoint me with God. So I want to see where they go with God in season 15, because I'm just really disappointed. And it was funny because before God even came into the picture, I was telling my husband Sean, I was like, I don't know, Supernatural does things sometimes where I'm like, what are you doing? That's nuts. What are you doing? I love you, but why are you doing this? And I was like, they're going to bring God into the picture and he's just going to be ridiculous, instead of like epic and like BA. And he was ridiculous. I won't even tell you my funny little scenarios that I had because they were off the chain. And in some ways, they kind of hit it on the nail according to my predictions. The fact that he's just kind of wimpy and he doesn't care and he's like playing a guitar when Sam and Dean are going through legit hell. Like, does Sam and Dean ever get happiness? I mean, neither one of them are married. Neither one of them really can hold a girlfriend. I mean, come on, they'll die. If any girl comes into their life, they're going to get murdered. I mean, their mother and their father are constantly like in their life, ripped out of their life, in their life, ripped out of their life. I mean, Sam and Dean can never find 1 minute of happiness. The only ray of sunshine that they have is Castiel. That's it, in my opinion. And maybe Rowena in a weird, messed up way. And sometimes Crawley in a weird, messed up way. But, we don't have Crawley anymore. But I just, what is the deal with God? Please change that. And so here we are, season 14, and you have Jack. I need to talk about this for a second because I truly loved Jack, and I might be the only one. I would love Supernatural fans. Please talk. Let's have a conversation about Jack. Let's have a real conversation about Jack, because before I was starting YouTube with my husband, we didn't converse about doing TV show episodes, and so now we're starting to do that. So I was never doing these recaps on episodes, and I really truly wish I could have done season 14. And I love, like I said, I love the character Jack. I'd love to talk about him. I felt terrible watching his downfall. He was sweet, he was precious, he was innocent, and he was making mistakes, and then every time he was making a mistake, he was trying to make it right, and then he just kept making it worse and worse. And then because he was so innocent, truly, he actually was innocent, he had this humongous power that he didn't know what to do with. And no one was able to really tell him what to do with it, because it was so strong. No one even understood it themselves. Sam and Dean didn't really understand it, and I don't even think Castiel truly understood it. And then everyone was trying to get at him and take advantage of this power that he had. for their own good. And ultimately, it ended up being Jack's demise. And God is the one that took him out. I really thought for a hot second that Dean was going to shoot God, so I was blown away that Sam was the one that did it. I was blown away. I really thought it was going to be Dean. And that to me was an epic moment when you see Dean holding the gun. I have goosebumps literally right now thinking about it, holding that gun that God created at Jack. It broke my heart. It broke my heart. And then to see God just be, and then there goes Jack. So here we are in season 15. And I mean, that was crazy how God put on the darkness. And then here you go. Well, not really the darkness, because the darkness is his sister. But like everything turned dark. And then all of these zombies and ghosts came out of hell. All of the souls were released. And here you have this soul apocalypse. And they are just literally like the Walking Dead. They are consumed by all of these dead beings that have come out of hell, and they're possessing the bodies from these graves. And so here we are. Let's go back to season 15 now. Here we are, and we start from where we left off. And it's very sad to me to watch Castiel take Jack's lifeless body. They get themselves into like some sort of, they went into this mausoleum. And it was just really sad for me to see Castiel holding Jack's lifeless body, especially because Castiel was basically, you know, the father of Jack. And so he just lays him down there, lifeless, in this mausoleum. And all these zombies are coming at them. I thought that was really morbid, sad, depressing, horrible, because Jack was special. And yeah, so how are they going to get out of there? They're completely trapped. And then lo and behold, Sam thinks there's water in this like little hole in there in the mausoleum, and it's actually a zombie. And that ghost that was inside that zombie went into Jack, and now Jack is possessed by this demon called Balthazar. Maybe it's just me, but that's just like bringing Crawley back. I wanted something different. I guess I'm different. I've seen online that people really love this. They miss Crawley and they feel like this is a mini Crawley. I'm not okay. I'm not okay with that. I'd rather have a mini Castiel. I love that. I wanted to see the evolution of Jack. So I'm hoping and I'm praying that they will bring Jack back somehow. However, that might be wishful thinking on my part, because I can see already that they're making Balthazar. What the heck is his name? Anyway, I'm trying to forget it. I feel like they're making him be endearing as well, just in a different way. In a Crawley type of way. So let's just have Crawley. Why then fine, let's just have Crawley. You know, you've already had a Crawley. I know some people might say to me, well, Corinne, then it's just a Castiel. But it's cute because Castiel's the father and this is his mini-me. I like that. That makes sense to me. I loved it. Why waste a good thing? I kept saying to my husband, oh my gosh, he's like playing his video games. Look at Jack, he's doing this. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. And that actor is adorable. Absolutely adorable. Extremely endearing. Just like Misha Collins. Okay, let's move on to the actual episode. I digress just a little too much. So anyways, Jack is killed by God. He's possessed by a demon. Do you guys believe this demon? Do you think that he's just trying to flatter Dean? He's sitting there talking about how Dean is so good looking and how he like idolized him because of some of his work that he did in hell, you know, torturing some souls and such. It's a bunch of blogna in my mind. Okay, whatever. I don't trust you. How does Dean even trust him? But you know what? When you're appeasing someone's ego, and, you know, Dean has a little bit of an ego. I'm going to wink on that because he definitely has a big ego. Even though I think he's absolutely precious. He is catering to that, and there is a reason for that. And I'm interested to see if I'm right. Can he be trusted at this point? I'm on Castiel's side. I don't trust him. And what did Castiel say? He said something like he's an abomination. Well, you know what? I agree. He is an abomination. Okay. Blah, blah, blah. Let's see. So the souls are released from hell. We've got this soul apocalypse. And I do think that it's really cool that all of the demons and all of the ghosts that they have killed throughout 15 years and 15 seasons are all back. And then they have to like try to like kill them. Oh my goodness. And they said there's like 2 to 3 billion souls that have been released from hell. And the only people that are there to like basically save the world are Sam, Dean, and Castiel. Not even God, who is all knowing and all powerful. So that alone is actually quite terrifying. Now obviously we believe in Sam and Dean, but like they're just 2 people. And then Castiel, you know, one of the things my husband, when he's watching out of the side of his eye, he's like, it makes me so mad because Castiel has moments where he's like super powerful and super BA, and then there's other times when Castiel is just like what is going on, Castiel? You're an angel. Like you're getting your ass beat. What is up with that? But I know he's not an archangel, so maybe that's the reason why. Who did you guys think was the scariest creature, scariest being in this episode? I thought that the clown was so scary. And I'm not even a person who's afraid of clowns. My husband and I used to work at Disney. And we would do shows and parades and all that good stuff. And one day, we had one of our directors come in and say, hey, you guys, we were getting ready to start our parade. I just want to let you know that we have 200 clowns opening our parade today. Like, they literally had to let all of us know because they had a feeling, or maybe like, you know, a moment where they felt like somebody might have a panic attack or freak out because clowns were around. And this clown, whoever was playing that part, was really scary. Like, he did a really great job. And I'm assuming that was the John Wayne Gacy clown. But they had Bloody Mary. They had a lot of different characters that they're bringing back. The Lady in White. And I do like that concept. I think that's really neat. And I'm interested to see where all of that goes. Who else thought that that clown was super scary and super freaky? It was funny how he was like laughing, his crazy, wicked laugh. And Sam was just like, shut up. But anyway, I digress. I think that the deaths in Supernatural over the seasons have gotten a lot more brutal. You know, I do have dance students that I feel like watch this show, and I'm like, wow, if I was their age, I might be a little bit scared and have nightmares. You know, it's scary. It's actually scary. The little girl and her mom trying to run away from this clown. It's scary, terrifying, traumatizing. This show is no joke. One of the things that they also said was that even Michael was released. So I'm interested to see how that kind of goes down with Dean, because he kind of made a face. And does that mean that their long-lost brother, Adam, is going to come back? I don't know. I want to see where this goes with that. One of the other cool parts that I enjoyed was when Balfagor or Balthazar or Balfadude, excuse my burp, when he grabbed the heart out of that sheriff like it was no big deal, but then cast that spell. It was sort of like a, how do I want to say, like a ray or some sort of shield of like zapping protection that went through the town. I thought that was really, really cool. Was there anyone else that thought some of their, like, I don't know how to say, their not their costuming, but maybe their makeup just looked a little bit trick-or-treaty? You know, I didn't think it looked as realistic as I wanted. But anywho, you know, the best part of all, and we're going to finish it up here, it gave me goosebumps. If you love Supernatural and you've been watching it since the very beginning, they did that for us fans. And it just said, you know, we've got work to do. And they show them now in season 15, and they show them way back in season 1. Season 1. That was beautiful. Kudos. Love it. Now I'm really excited about season 15. Now I'm going to try to talk about this with you guys for however many episodes I have missed. I think there might be, I don't even know. I have to look. However many episodes I have missed, I'm going to try to do them daily to get myself caught up, and then we can recap. I hope that you guys enjoyed this episode. Please comment below. Please comment below. My favorite show. Super excited to talk to you about it. Hope you like my shirt. In support of Bobby, and we'll talk soon.